It's the Neanderthals from Leander, the show that every street-walking redneck rock star can relate to. Bringing that fire... Wait. Yeah. Bringing that fire that real men admire. We're live in Bassham Studios. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your hosts, Chris.
Gator.
And Blake. Dude, I thought it was good.
It was terrible.
No, that was good.
It'll get better.
Don't get rid of that. We'll try it again next week.
No, I know. I'm going to add to it and make it better.
I like it. So,
and I'm going to get better at the tongue twisters. It's hard to do. It's kind of hard to do.
Well, you'll probably memorize it. No.
Also, it's 420, so who knows what the fuck's actually going on here.
You might not memorize it.
I think this is a conspiracy.
You're
all fucking with me.
You gotta write it down. You gotta write it down. Don't lose it. Don't lose it, you know?
Are you about to crank one out in your chair over there, Gator?
I don't know what's happening, man. I'm sitting on this bucket and it's just kind of...
You're sitting on a Homer bucket?
The fucking bucket? A bucket probably be more comfortable than those ugly-ass chairs. Those are not comfortable 420 chairs, bro.
420 blaze it, dude.
You know, eventually, in a couple weeks when we get all rich and famous from doing this every week, we should invest in those, like, egg chairs.
Dude, what was in those cookies, man?
That hang from the...
Those weren't cookies, dude.
Those are laxatives.
Yeah, laxatives. That's what we put in the brownies. Laxatives.
On 420 laxative? 420 blaze it?
I said they were special. I didn't say what.
Is that what the temperature you baked them at in the oven was 420?
Yeah.
That's how you make those cookies?
That's exactly it.
So, what's the cultural significance of 420?
My truck in high school had a big 420 sticker on it, so we could start there.
So it brings a little bit of melancholy, you remember it fondly, right? What's the word? It's good radio. Thanks for that.
Sorry. No, reminiscing.
Yeah, you reminisce about having 420 sticker on your truck?
Like member berries?
Sure.
Isn't that what they call it?
Sure. I don't know what he's doing.
You're going to have to go, dude.
I'm good, dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't seem good.
Because those other things were, what's the opposite of laxative? A stoppative?
A stoppative? Preemptive strike?
A waxative? Because it hardens?
Completely laced with Imodium.
Yeah, there you go. It's Imodiized. Yeah, so anyways, back to what you're talking about.
Back to whatever the fuck you were talking about.
We're talking about the history of 420, right?
Weren't we, it's so dumb because everybody knows what 420 is, but can we not just talk about it?
I didn't know there was a history to it, man.
Yeah, it's basically the day that we celebrate smoking weed and the culture thereof smoking weed.
Why does...
Of which this is smoking.
And look, I'm not arguing against it. I'm just asking. I'm asking the theory behind it. Why do we celebrate smoking weed?
I think people like it, dude.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
People like to smoke weed for sure, and it should be legal. And everybody fucking knows that.
I almost said there's not a holiday where we celebrate drinking, but that's like every holiday. So
I have a really bad analogy in my head. I can't talk about the show, but yeah,
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's just got racism written all over it,
man.
You
drink green beer on St. Patrick's Day. You smoke green weed on 420.
When is St. Patrick's Day? It's past already, right?
March? Yeah, it just happened. Yeah.
March. Interesting.
So,
that's because it's spring, right? Spring holiday?
Clearly, we're not smoking anything illegal here because we're, in
Colorado.
In Colorado. Even though we're in Colorado. But yeah, what's everyone else doing today?
You can still celebrate without doing that. You know what I mean, right? We still have Easter eggs left over. We're going to eat.
Delta 8? Oh, is that what's wrong with you? Leftover Easter eggs?
No, I'm pretty sure that people are just smoking weed and eating the Easter candy. I think that's what's going on.
I got my weekly Reese's, but that's not for 420.
Most people who recognize 420 as a holiday, they're smoking weed today.
That's cool.
I can't believe we're saying smoking weed on the podcast.
Ooh, no.
I feel like I'm doing such bad things right now.
All right, let's see what's in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all cookies.
Oh, dude, is it all cookies that were baked at 420 degrees and weed and stuff?
Special cookies.
No, it's actually whiskey this week.
Today we are drinking Walking Stick Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey Single Barrel. There's nothing to read on the back.
Amen.
I like it.
Yeah. That's my favorite bottle.
Do we have shot glasses?
I bet we do.
Oh, here, let me reach
We
over
just
here.
drinking out of the
I'll
bottle
ask the
today?
barmaid real quick.
Shh. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad.
Pibbity pop. Pibbity pop rocks. So, 420 should be legal because I have never, like, smoked weed. We'll just leave it there.
Uh-huh.
Let it rest. And, like, got into a bunch of trouble. Like, started a fight or, you know, did something really stupid.
Oh, you've done some stupid shit. Well,
Yeah.
and I can only imagine you would do even stupider shit if you were smoking weed at the time.
No, because it's so much less motivated to do shit, you know? But for some reason, when you drink, you get super motivated to do shit.
To do stupid shit.
Yeah, like I'm gonna dry fast and start a fight and look at boobies, you know? Dude, you smoke weed and you're like, whoa, look at that picture over there. That's pretty dope, you know?
Or you're like, I'm going to play video games, and then you start playing your video games, and you're like, dude, video games are scary as fuck. I don't want to play video games.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find my Easter candy.
Eat all of it.
Yeah.
Or my kids' Easter candy.
Yeah.
Here you go. Cheers.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go play with my kids. Like, seriously. That's how it affects most people, I think. So it totally should be legal.
Speaking of old Easter candy and leftover Easter eggs, I'm pretty sure I got food poisoning this week. And it has nothing to do with Easter eggs, honestly, but that's one good way to get you.
How could you tell?
So,
Yeah. What happened, dude?
so check this out. No, this is weird.
You're like, I got really drunk on Saturday.
No, honestly, stone cold sober, all day yesterday, you know?
Every time I exceed 20 shots, I get sick to my stomach too.
Stone cold sober the day before, even. Like, I haven't drank since, 2 days ago or something.
Oh, so you weren't even hungover anymore.
Uh-uh.
Wow.
And went to work all day yesterday, was fine. Ended up working late and was fine right up until I was leaving work. I was like, man, I kind of don't feel good. And on the way home, I straight up was like getting worse. Like, when you have to take a shit or a piss and the closer you get to the toilet, the worse it gets. Mm-hmm. It was like coming home, the worst I felt. Like, it's getting worse. And I walked through the door and it straight up felt like I was full blown fever, body aches,
Knives coming out of your asshole.
Like,
Yeah.
no, honestly, so there was no
poop pain?
no throwing up, nothing like that. I was getting stomach cramps though, and I was getting like chills.
Are you going through menopause?
And I took my temperature and I was at 101. I went to sleep last night with 101 degree fever.
Yeah, your thermometer's wrong.
And I was like, fuck, dude, like I'm going to be sick tomorrow, right? Like that's what's happening. I'm fucking sick. And I did I got home about 7, tried to eat something, couldn't really eat that much, fell asleep like with shivers and blankets and shit. And then like was doing the weird, when you have a fever and you're like trying to sleep, but you're having crazy dreams and they kind of blend with reality as you wake up and then go back to sleep.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
it was full blown fever. Like I'm fucking sick. Eventually I go to bed. The last time I took my temperature was about 8:00. I had 101 degree fever and I'm just like resigned to I'm going to be sick today,
Oh,
And
wow.
At 1:00 in the morning, my fever broke. Wake up and I'm covered in sweat,
Mm-hmm.
What else?
But I felt okay. I just had a little bit of stomach cramps hanging on. And,
Wonders.
dude, so I fell back. I woke up at 1 with my fever broke. Went back to sleep at about 2, woke up again about 4 and was having like the body ache shit left over from being sick, and then eventually fell back asleep, got up at 6 and was like, I feel fine. So I went from like crushing it at work to full blown sick and back to like, I feel normal in like 6 hours.
Yeah, and the amount of time that you were off.
Yeah. And it was staggering. Like it was debilitating sick, but it went so extreme, so hard, so fast, and then disappeared as fast.
Did you have Whataburger? Where do you think you got the food poisoning?
So yesterday for lunch, I ate one of those, it's like a bumblebee, like box.
I was going to please say egg salad sandwich from
No.
the gas station.
No, it was, but it was tuna fish in a can, basically with crackers.
Goes good with lamb.
And that's what I
Crackers,
had
huh?
for lunch. And so I did the thing, the thing where you look it up in the middle of the night. You're like, oh God, I have cancer or something.
Yeah.
And so you look up your symptoms. Yeah, it was like,
It was cancer?
extreme fever, body aches, fever, extreme headache, body aches, all that shit.
Heartburn, diarrhea.
And it was like, it comes in like 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours after you eat something, food poisoning.
This one goes in your mouth. This one goes in your ear. This one goes in your butt. Mm-hmm. Cancer.
But
So,
nothing came out? You didn't throw up or poop, nothing?
I don't know. No, I wasn't like, I have to run to the bathroom because
Did
I
you
can't
s-
control my bowels.
Did you sweat out all your poop?
No, I took a shit later that wasn't quite the consistency that I would like it to be, but
Was it an odd
it
color?
wasn't. But again, it wasn't
Shits
like
have consistency.
they consistently don't have consistency. No, so like, yeah, there was no like I need to run to the bathroom or anything. But dude, like you can get crazy sick real fast, and then it just goes away.
Yeah, you can get unsick as fast as you can get sick, believe it or not.
Man, that's some scientific shit right there.
Turns out.
God
I know
damn.
that's a great story. I was more like,
You tell it so well.
Yeah, man.
you guys
really
ever
do.
just get like staggeringly sick and then get better in a few hours?
Dude,
No.
yeah. My kids bring home some gnarly shit sometimes, man.
Yeah, it's got to be the kids, right?
Dude, I caught a stomach bug one time that I was pretty sure I was going to die.
Yeah, stomach bugs are pretty horrible.
Threw up all over my house.
Dude, fevers.
Yeah.
That fever shit when you're trying to go to sleep and you wake up and you're shivering and you're cold and hot at the same time.
You're having like an out of body experience and like there's colors everywhere and you're like, are those dinosaurs? And you're like, yeah.
Dude, I've thrown up so hard that my head was hot, was drenched in sweat, was crying, my nose was running. Yeah.
I remember one time I had a fever. It was Christmas time and I had the TV on and it was about like the history of Jesus. And in the background, they're talking about the history of Jesus and like him walking through these deserts and all this like Jesus stuff.
Alexa,
But in my-
turn off TV.
In my like fever dream, I was like going through these deserts and it was like hot and horrible and I was like dying because I had a fever, out of body on TV.
Dude, that's when you drink half a bottle of NyQuil and go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah, fever dreams are fucking bad. They're gnarly.
Yeah.
NyQuil dreams ain't much better.
That's true.
Dang.
I didn't drink any. I didn't take any medicine. I didn't even take a like ibuprofen.
you didn't even drink
Anyways,
water?
to honor 420, if you want to go to sleep and have no dreams, just like smoke some weed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be the play.
Does it cure
It also cures if you're nauseous. Yeah, stomach stuff. Cures that too.
isn't it good for cancer too?
Yeah. Glaucoma. You know, arthritis. PTSD.
Arthritis. I take Tylenol for my arthritis pain.
Epilepsy.
Everything. It cures everything. It's just
It
science.
does. Cures depression. You know?
And
Does it really do all that shit, or do people just want to smoke weed?
I don't know, man.
Yes. No, it's proven. They've medically proven that it helps with a lot of things.
Have they?
Yes, they have.
What kind of medical doctors?
Scientists and researchers.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
what I'm talking
scientists
about.
and researchers.
It is weird though how some people are so
I'll tell you
staunch
that I've
against it,
personally
and then they're
proven a
like,
couple
yeah.
of these things to be true.
What were you saying?
It's just crazy how sometimes people are staunch against it, and then they're like, "Oh my god, it's a miracle drug," and they like do it all the time.
The same person, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't known that many people. Usually, it's people that.
they're like, "My kid got sick, and I was so anti-marijuana, and then I give it to my kid, and
Dude,
he's better now." And I
People
smoked dope all the
with
time.
lack of experience speak from ignorance. It's just facts.
Sometimes they've got diarrhea too.
See,
Dude, there's a difference between people that have smoked weed one time or three or something and people that smoke weed.
Yeah, some people like cigarettes better.
Those are two different things.
cigarettes don't make you feel better.
No.
Doesn't matter if you've been smoking for a day or 10 years. Cigarettes make you feel worse for sure.
Yeah, and they make you jittery and anxious and curb your appetite.
Yeah, they kind of do the opposite. Of
The
like-
opposite of what weed does. Exactly.
Yeah,
So Wingstop is celebrating 420.
Everybody
Right.
should celebrate.
yeah, they're having like weed flavored wings or something.
Gross. That does not sound good.
420, blaze it.
Dude, I'm not a fan of the edibles actually tasting like weed. Like that.
Yeah, that's the goal, is to make it not taste like weed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If we can make it taste like chocolate, but it gets you high, that's where you want to be.
I don't think you get wings then. You would just get chocolates, right?
Yeah, but I like the idea of having wings for like 420. Blaze it.
Yeah.
Munchies.
Yeah. If you smoke weed on 420, you're going to want some wings. It's like a mouse and a cookie, right?
If you give a mouse an edible,
Yeah.
he's going to want chicken
He's going
wings.
to want some chicken wings. Dude.
Does, and this is coming from someone, honestly, I don't smoke weed,
Oh, whatever, Blake.
you know?
It's your day to celebrate, my brother.
But coming from someone that's less experienced, does an edible affect your appetite differently than a joint or hitting a bong or something like that?
Sometimes edibles will make you queasy on the front end, especially if you overdo it.
Took too much.
And so it'll kind of curb your appetite on the front end. But once you settle into it, you'll get the munchies just like you would any other way that you could consume marijuana
They're not vegetarian though.
medically.
I guess I always imagined that edibles were more of like a body high and less of like a I'm gonna want to eat a bunch of cookies or something.
Yeah, I mean, It's still like, it depends on how much you eat, man.
Probably the kind of marijuana it is and your tolerance, and there's probably a lot of
factors, exactly. But edibles do hit different than if you smoke it.
What about
do you smoke edibles?
Sure.
What about a dab versus smoking it, or a dab versus an edible? Like
Dab
that's what I'm asking.
Does
each one
dab is still smoking it, but that's the level up. Like dab. So the best weed on the planet is like 20 to 30% THC. That's like the best flower that exists in existence. Dabs are like 95 plus THC. And so you could take one dab and it's equal to smoking like 3 or 4 joints straight to the head.
So it's a party.
Yeah, it's a party for sure.
Party in your pants.
It's I'm about to eat an entire bag of Doritos and watch Yo Gabba Gabba party.
Party time, excellent.
It's a party in my tummy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. 420, blaze it.
It's thebomb.com.
God damn it, Gabe. What the fuck is wrong with you this time? Take a shot?
You should smoke more weed, Gator. Or maybe you should take more shots.
Maybe I should smoke weed. It's giving me anxiety.
Fucking who broke Gator?
He's been broken, dude.
Yeah, but he's especially broken today.
Nah, man.
Nah.
What else?
What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? He's got food poisoning.
Nah, man. There's some gas stuff going on.
Yeah, you might need some
Gas prices, man.
some Tums or something.
Imodium.
Ah, so a fucking...
I got food poisoning.
Trump is coming to Austin.
Cool.
How do you guys feel about that? You want to go see Trump?
I think it's cool that he's selling Ted Nugent concerts.
Yeah, dude. And Kevin Sorbo's going to be there. What the fuck,
dude?
Well, since when is he like
We couldn't make that up. So it's Trump and then Trump Jr. and then like a chick from Fox and some kind of conservative economist and then Kevin Sorbo and Ted Nugent. And then some fucking cop or something. So seriously, the way it went down is I see Trump and I was like, dude, maybe this would be fun to go to. Like for people watching, go spend $9 and check it. Like just people watch, just see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then it was getting better. Like, oh shit, I'm going to go
see a Ted Nugent concert.
And it I got through Ted Nugent,
Trump
Jr. and then
Kevin Sorbo's keynote, bro.
And that's fucking Hercules, dude. Like, don't you want to see Hercules?
That's so out of control, dude. Is Lucy Lawless going to be on the next one, dude?
It's like seeing tits, dude.
It's so unexpected, dude.
Do you want to see tits? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
He was on TV Guide magazine for like years, and now he's like
I'm down.
political
I'll go
man.
with you. We should go.
So it was.
You don't want to go. Smoke weed.
Here's how it went down. It was Trump, and then Trump wanted to talk about like global politics or something. And then Trump Jr. wanted to talk about fucking Russia. I don't know.
Was
something
it
like
diplomatic relations or something?
Yeah, something dumb like that. And then
whatever the hell that means.
Ted Nugent, of course, wants to talk about like guns and
freedom and
then there was a chick that was like a news anchor on Fox or something. She wanted to talk about fake news. There's a dude that was like an economist or something. He wanted to talk about the economy or some bullshit like that.
Yeah. There's a lawyer too. He wants to talk about like
I don't know if y'all watch Peacemaker, but they should have added Eagly to this resume.
You Googly? I bet you didn't know I was a you Googleizer.
Eagly.
Hockey.
I don't know what that is.
The Fed's hockey.
You never
right
watched
now,
The Peacemaker?
I watched a couple episodes, I think.
So if you saw the
Eagly. Oh, yeah.
The goddamn eagle, dude.
No, I think Eagle is one of the like levels that you can buy in at.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it's $9 and I'm going down this list and I'm like, yeah, I would check them out. I would watch this person. And then it was getting better and better. It's Ted Nugent. And I'm like, fuck yeah, this is worth the price of admission. Then it's
Carlos Mencia.
Then it's Kevin Sorbo. And I'm like, bro, like, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be amazing. This is great entertainment.
You should have just clicked buy right there.
And the very last one was this dude in a cowboy hat that was like a sheriff or something. And he wanted to talk about why Blue Lives Matter and how we should give more money to the police and I was just like, man, fuck this. I don't even want to pay $9 to go see this anymore. And one guy just completely threw me off. Fuck this. I don't want to go.
I'm a liberal with conservative tendencies, not the other way around.
No, I'm conservative except about that guy. I wish that guy would just fuck off. Like Kevin Sorbo would be fun and funny to me, He wants to talk about like Christianity and conservatism or something.
Wow.
But this cop is just like, hey, cops are good. You should give money to the cops. Man, that's not even funny. I just want you to shut up and get off the stage.
Just show up late. You know he's going to be the first speaker.
Yeah, he would be the first speaker. Fucking
show up late. You know Ted Nugent's going to go like either last or right before Trump.
Oh, I hope he plays guitar.
He'll be on stage with Trump. You know it. Dude, we should go.
We should go.
I think it'd be fun. I think most of it'd be fun.
It's only $9.
We should
Is that like nosebleed?
We should carry our assault rifles with us when we go.
Oh, they'll let us in that way for sure. We don't have to pay.
Would they? That would be a fucking... If you showed up with an assault rifle on your back, straight up. That would be...
You'd be front page news.
That would be a test because on the one hand, that's what we're about here, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to try to... that's what we're about here. But also, they might be like, no, dude, you can't come in here with that.
That's too much, yeah.
Dude, I'm about to go see Ted Nugent. You're saying I can't carry a rifle on my back? Come on.
I mean, you got a cop speaking tonight. You know, like, I'm sure he's got a gun. Ain't it?
If you wear a back the blue shirt, I think they'll let you in.
And you're back in the blue with your assault rifle.
I won't wear a back the blue shirt.
You don't like the Blue Man Group?
Back to Blue Man Group. Yeah, I would wear that shirt.
Blue, if I was green, I would die.
I would wear a Ted Nugent shirt. I don't know. I'm just saying it would be fun. And the fact that Trump is coming to Austin is...
Last time he came, he fucked up traffic real bad.
Dude, shit's so fucked now. And shit was so awesome and funny when Trump was a president, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to be like, oh, Trump was a great president. What I'm trying to say is shit was so much more fun and funny when Trump was president.
Hell yeah,
you know?
dude.
Now shit's just depressing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awful. I finally broke the $100 marker on the fucking fill up my car.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of like a train wreck.
Happened today. 101.25, bro.
Shit just keeps kind of...
Oh, but they did. I did
Shit
hear...
was like $50 like a fucking year ago, dude.
I did hear they just said that you don't have to have masks on airplanes anymore. So
yeah, that pissed me off the day after I spent my entire fucking day on an airplane.
But wait, there's more. They're actually going to appeal it.
Somebody's going to try
Per
to
the CDC.
it.
The CDC wants the White House to appeal it.
They're going to try to appeal it, and just fuck them.
Because, dude, you have to wear a mask.
The people have spoken. As soon as that broke, every major airline and airport said masks are now optional.
It's going to be hell if they're like, you got to wear them again.
Yeah, if they appeal it and are any successful, like nobody's getting voted back in next term.
Where does the support come from? Like, what does the airline have to gain by saying? Because they're still getting flights. People are still flying. Yeah, they're pissed off. They don't like it,
dude. They're pissed off, and the flight attendants are being assaulted for trying to enforce the rules, and fucking pilots don't want to fly for fucking all day with a mask on, so they're fucking pissed and not working.
Yeah, the whole thing's fucked.
Whole thing's fucked.
So you think if the CDC appeals, people are going hard? People are going to be like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, and I think it's just kind of like the opening up. Like, once everybody got a taste of getting back to real life, it was like, boom, we're getting back to real life.
I'm over it.
Yeah, everybody was over it. Like, COVID, yeah, it happened. Goes crazy. Fuck that.
Is COVID, what are the numbers? Like, are people still tripping about COVID numbers right now?
I haven't heard any numbers actually being released in a long time. I hear some things about like a spike here and there. Different countries going in lockdown again. Like, I think China's like talking shit and saying
I think China's super fucked.
Lockdown.
But see,
dude, Australia was super fucked locked down forever too. Australia had it bad. Like, you walk out your front door and there's a helicopter with a spotlight going, "Get back in your fucking house."
That's what China's doing. So right now they're taping the doors shut in China.
Fucked,
and if you break the tape, you get fucking black bagged and taken to a gulag or something.
Yeah.
But China's also the regime that's gonna try to control people. Just use that to control people. You know,
in the name of safety.
So.
Let's make them remember why they need us.
So is it that there's a huge spike in China, or is it that they're trying to capitalize on the fear, right?
Well,
who knows?
China's the one that released this damn shit to begin with, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
420 conspiracies.
You know, it's
I don't
funny.
think that's even a conspiracy theory anymore. I think that's
true.
just what everyone knows.
Where's Fauci? I haven't heard about him in a long time.
He got canceled.
Fucking matter.
He got canceled.
Did he?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
He contradicted himself too much.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way. I don't believe that's bullshit.
Look it up.
You're drunk.
No
way, dude.
I've had 2 shots, bro. Really?
No way. How did he get canceled?
I haven't even thought about being drunk yet.
That's crazy. I can't believe that. Would you read that? A National Enquirer or something?
There was a number of things.
No, he just doesn't exist anymore. He got canceled.
You notice how he's not in the news anymore?
Yeah, that's why I was like, what happened to
He
that
got
guy?
fucking canceled, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck him.
People stopped thinking of him as a relevant source because videos were released of him literally contradicting himself a bunch of times.
He was doing that initially.
Right.
Since the beginning. Why did we change our mind?
I know. What? I don't get what happened. And now masks are. I don't get it.
Well, everybody's more pissed off now because gas prices are high and everything's fucked.
And it's getting hot.
And it's hot.
People are getting pissed.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I'm pissed. You're pissed. We're all pissed,
I think midterms are going to be bad.
We're here.
Dude, it's going to be
peoples.
such a fucking shit show. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Hopefully it's just a washout.
Dude, you know how fucking crazy it'll be if we actually vote Trump back into office?
I don't think he's going to run again.
He says he's gonna.
He's going to raise a lot of
He says he's
fuckload of
gonna,
money.
and also Biden doesn't want to step aside because in Biden's mind, he's the only one that thinks he can beat Trump.
If Biden doesn't step aside, then he's going to guarantee Trump.
If Biden runs against Trump again, Trump's gonna fucking win.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a question about it.
So there's some handler in the Democratic Party that's trying to explain to Biden, bro, I know you want to be a 2-term president. It's just not going to happen, dude. It's not going to happen.
Is this blueberry oatmeal?
Dude.
You're old as fuck, Biden. Go take a nap, dude.
Dude, how embarrassing is it, though? It's out of control, man.
Dude, it's bad.
Well, and what makes it worse is to hear the narrative from the Democratic Party. They're saying this is the worst president in Trump. This is the worst president ever. He's a fucking idiot.
He's offensive.
A racist. He's a fascist. He's a this and that. And then he's clearly going to beat your incumbent, he's clearly going to beat your top dog just handily. So much so that they're scared of even facing him.
Yeah.
It's kind of sketchy, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard to be like, this guy fucking sucks. Also, he's way better than our best guy,
Yeah.
And I'm not saying best better morally or even politically. I'm just saying, well, politically for sure. Morally or
You don't have to like the guy for him to be good at his job.
right.
Years ago, I was super naive, and I thought George W. was going to be okay, that might be the dumbest president that we have ever had or are ever going to have, And then here comes Trump just stomping all over that. And then here comes Biden just stomping all over that. And I'm like, dude, what?
Now to look back on Trump's presidency, Trump was just an asshole, right? He's not a dumb asshole. He's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Biden is fucking dumb, bro.
He's just old as fuck, man. It looks like his pupils are permadilated, man.
Yeah, at least Trump was the angry old guy that's just I have something to be mad about. And
He looked like he was there.
yeah, he was still
He's there.
he could properly
He's 76 or something though, isn't he?
argue it. Yeah, he's old as
Why
fuck.
the fuck can't we get
Almost.
another young president? Dude, I'm done with these
Because
old
Biden,
fucking
dude,
men.
build back better.
I want someone cool. Let's The
Obama.
Rock.
Guess what your next choice is going to be? Trump or Biden?
Why doesn't The Rock run for president?
I wouldn't be surprised if DeSantis runs.
From
Florida?
From Florida?
Yeah.
He would be Biden, probably.
Oh,
maybe. I don't know.
yeah.
Florida man.
He's
He's got a rough time, dude. He's already gained he's Florida man,
Dude, I will say, so I've generally been a fan of Greg Abbott most of the time. Mm-hmm. Until he decided to shut down the border completely to all commercial vehicles have to be checked now. And it's posturing. It's political posturing. He's showing support for his party that clearly is worried about border control and all that shit, But the goal was to catch a bunch of illicit drugs and illegal immigrants. And what actually happened is he caught no illicit drugs or illegal immigrants, and he severely crippled the economy here in Texas. And so now he's crawfishing on it. And that's objectively, that's the telltale way to know that someone fucked up, right? Is they crawfish on it. This is maybe why, what's his name got canceled?
Fauci.
Yeah. If you're crawfishing on what you initially did, you might have fucked up, dude. You might have done something bad. So, now he's crawfishing on it. He's making deals with, mayors over in Mexico to open up borders and let trucks pass more frequently. But dude, he's fucking my shit up at work. He's trying to act like he's over here going, I'm not trying to fuck your shit up. I'm trying to, protect the border and stuff. What do you mean you're not trying to fuck my shit up? You're fucking my shit up right now. You're fucking my shit up.
But dude, I'd rather have him fucking up the shit at the border for a little bit than having him fucking Beto in. That's your alternative?
No, yeah, dude, fuck that.
Again,
Don't be trashing fucking Abbott, dude.
Close the borders.
I mean, you want to get people voting for fucking Beto?
No, I don't.
Like, dude, we
He's
might as well
shipping
fucking
the
move,
immigrants
dude.
to DC now, which I think is a fucking cool move.
That is an alpha move. Look, normally I'm backing Greg Abbott. This one I'm not. But
Dude, I stand with Greg Abbott.
he's still, but he's still better than the alternative, I guess. Why can't there just be a party that figures this shit out? Like, can we just legalize weed and abortion and also like not spend money on socialism and
Because you can't figure it out and perpetuate wealthiness to your younger generation, old family, and also be good for the people. And people get into politics. Maybe they get into it to change the world, but by the time they're in it to make a whole fuck ton of money.
I mean, that's why anybody does any job, I guess.
And find generational wealth is what they're after. Right. And to them, it's a job. And this is where it's all fucked up. You know, like, as the country was founded, it was a public service to be a politician. You weren't getting paid to be a politician.
Yeah, but that's a slippery slope too, because you don't want them to only be
fuck
public
that.
service.
Let Elon Musk be our president. I'm down.
That's straight socialism once you're just
Volunteering. Nobody's going to want to do shit at that point.
Not true. People are still going to want to do shit. There's still some power there that is the selling point. Like, leave the money out of it.
You're like, yeah, I got to do all this paperwork for the government today, but they're not paying me, so I'm going to go do shit I care about instead, because fuck the government. And then nothing gets done. But if they're like, we're going to pay you $100,000 a year to go do shit, you're going to be like,
you better get shit done or you're not going to stay in office next term. Like, that's how that works, Gator. Like, that's the balance. That's the balancer there.
but who's going to line up to run? They're like, I can't wait to volunteer. And
I get what you're saying, but, you know, also it should be a world where everybody that wants to can line up to run. Can you go and speak, do a cross-country tour, and speak to all the cities and gain the following that it's going to take for you to actually get elected?
No, you don't have the money. You don't have the backing.
yeah, she's expensive.
Dude, I'll get a hippie van, travel, stand on a podium.
But that doesn't get your fucking shit on Instagram 1,000 views every.
That's the other thing. These days, you don't have to travel. It's all right there in your goddamn pocket. You can just film yourself behind a green screen. And
dude, if Elon Musk ran, he would be a strong contender for reals. I don't think he can though, right? Because he's not.
I'd be down. He'd legalize weed immediately. That's cool.
We'd probably be pretty prosperous as a nation.
Happy 420.
Economically speaking, it is.
Maybe.
What if he ran for president? You think it'd be crazy? He can't because he's from South Africa, right? Isn't that how that works?
Is he from South Africa? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought he was from Sweden.
There was a lot of concern over where Obama was from.
Oh, I remember all that. The birth certificate stuff.
So dumb. Isn't he from Hawaii?
No, he's from Kenya, bro. That's what they want you to think is he's from Hawaii.
They?
His uncle pushed his dad off a cliff.
Yeah, to get U.S. citizenship in Mexico.
Wildebeest running wild in Mexico.
So while we're talking about, whatever that stupid shit is y'all are talking about, while we're talking about thin blue line motherfuckers, in Texas, they're gonna start making the cops lose weight and get their waistlines a little trimmed down. Some of the other officers are a little pudgy around the midsection, if you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't believe it.
So here's the thing. What's your first take when I say that? Hey, they're going to make the officers be a little more fit. What's your first take?
Good. The in-shape motherfuckers that can actually take somebody down are less likely to shoot people.
Yeah, but dude, those big motherfuckers, they're big motherfuckers, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Can't catch nobody.
I've seen some cops that are fucking fat.
Your job as a cop
Yeah.
is literally to catch the bad guys. And if you're a big dude like that, dude, you ain't catching nobody.
They're still scary,
Better
though.
shoot them.
They're just scary.
Shoot them.
They make that extra large XXXL fucking state trooper outfit and put it on them. You know what I mean? They still look scary.
Bulletproof vest. They got a bulletproof vest. It's fucking
Triple XL.
Give me a liter of cola.
Dude, they're scary, though.
So,
Could you imagine that moth coming after you?
no, because he's going to fucking shoot you, bro.
Yeah, because he can't catch you.
It's fucking scary, dude. Even scarier than the fit dude who's going to do like jujitsu on your
Dude,
ass.
I could
and
jump
kill
rope
you.
away from some of those people.
That guy, if he fell on you, you'd be toast. He'd be toast too, but you'd be toast under him.
He wouldn't catch me.
He'd shoot you.
He can drive in his car and catch your ass.
He'd shoot him.
You ever seen big guys drive a car? They drive it fast, man.
They don't drive a car fast.
It's got all that momentum in it.
Fuck that.
He'll catch your
So,
ass. Sit on you.
the rest of this story goes, it just made me think of Paul Harvey. The rest of the story goes,
And now?
like 80% of these mosques that they're going to have to tell to lose some weight pass the PT test. So if they can do the job, and so there's some people that are saying it's like body shaming, right? These are just fat guys that.
But the PT test has continually digressed over the last 20 years.
That was not my point. Well, maybe we need to step the PT test up.
Exactly.
But then they might not have as
Clearly,
many state troopers.
Hey, but now it's what do you call it? Divisive. It's just because I'm fat means that I can't stand for my country. Yeah, bro. That's what it means.
Just because I can't stand doesn't mean I can't stand for my country.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of literally what it means, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Sit the fuck down.
Here's your liter of cola and fucking Wingstop wings.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Well, we also don't want a bunch of like dickhead douchebag cops that are all like gym bro cops. We don't want that.
No.
We don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily want all the cops to be soldiers.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a fine line that you're drawing there.
Fuck it, let them all be fat. They can't catch me now. Never mind. I revoked my previous statements. Let them be fat.
Encourage them to be fat.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the
But take their guns away. Take their guns away.
Yeah. And cars. Put them on the scooters.
Dude, a fat ass cop on a scooter.
Yeah.
Dude.
I saw Paul
That's the
Blart.
least intimidating person that there is.
I saw Paul Blart.
It's like Steven Seagal as a cop.
Steven Seagal is such a fucking clown.
Oh, he's legit, bro. He's a police officer too. He has his own police show on fucking like A&E for a while.
And he's a judo master.
Yeah, and Aikido master. He taught Anderson Silva, dude, the front kick.
Andy's Rambo.
And he can fly.
Oh yeah. Well, he hovers more than he flies, but he's got to be wearing his black outfit too.
He's got to close his eyes, and everyone else has to close their eyes.
Yeah, but you can't tell us he's got his sunglasses on.
Wasn't there a Sylvester cat that was like a cartoon character on like Looney Tunes or something?
Yeah. He used to go after
Not Jerry. This is what just confused me.
What's that?
It's not Tom and Jerry.
wasn't it
No.
Speedy he'd go after?
Speedy Gonzalez.
No, Sylvester the cat was going after Tweety Bird.
Tweety
That's
Bird.
right. That's right.
My bro. Coming through.
Y'all don't remember Tweety Bird?
Yeah.
Now I do.
Now.
And the granny.
Speedy Gonzalez got canceled because he's racist, right? And then all the Mexicans came out and were like, we love Speedy Gonzalez. What the fuck? Why did y'all cancel Speedy Gonzalez? He's like our favorite
that was
one.
our shit.
It's ridiculous, man.
Dude, I love Speedy Gonzalez.
What about Yosemite Sam, dude?
I used to walk around as a little kid going, Arriba. Utterly.
Yeah, that might be racist.
He was so fast, though. I wanted to be fast like Speedy.
It was. I would say it when I was going to try to be fast and do something
Fast as fuck, boy.
It worked
as
too,
fuck.
man.
in Spanish.
It does make you faster.
In
Yeah,
Espanol.
you gotta roll your tongue
But how
a
is
little
that racist? And like Dora,
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what she says, but
I don't know. Yeah, what's up with Dora?
hola, como estás? Or some shit like that, you know?
yeah, and she does the
I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
abuelo up, abajo, down.
Yeah, you saw it. Don't say that. That's racist.
What? It's teaching little kids Spanish.
It's
like
racist
Speedy Gonzalez,
shit, though.
dude.
You can't say that.
Speedy Gonzalez.
He taught me the first Spanish words I ever learned.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to defend canceling Speedy Gonzalez. I love that motherfucker.
That's wrong. That's like canceling green eggs and ham, dude.
Oh, I know. Dude, so many things. Uncle Ben's rice. Like, why'd that get canceled? And Aunt Jemima's?
I saw a thing. I saw
think
a
it was
meme.
more that Dr. Seuss got canceled than
There was a meme that was like, this is what we thought the future would be, and it's the Jetsons or something, you know, something crazy like that.
I like the Jetsons.
And then it's like, this is the future that we actually got, and someone's going, this syrup's racist.
Yeah, dude. Fucking ridiculous, bro.
Dude, even the kids are on it, man. Like, you wear a white shirt until elementary school, and somebody will be like, hey, you're wearing a white shirt. And you'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, that's racist. You're just like, what? You're
But see,
eight.
that's-
You're 8. Do you even know what racist means?
I don't think I do think they know what racist means, and they're being little shit breathers that are like, that's comedy. You know what I mean? That's satire. They know that it's fucking stupid.
Oh, like Dave Chappelle.
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
They're
these
just
little
fucking
kids,
clever, dude.
These little kids are comedic geniuses,
Okay.
like Dave Chappelle.
And I'm an idiot, right?
You gotta be like, yeah, bro. I always wear my white shirt.
It all makes sense now. What?
So if you wear a black shirt, would
Wore
you
my
be
black
racist?
shirt today.
No, that's not racist.
Or if you wear a brown shirt? Or
Black shirts can't be racist.
if you wear a pink shirt,
That's sexist.
that's sexist.
Yeah.
Gray shirt.
Gray's good. I think gray's the only thing.
That's
you're
not against
okay
old
with.
people?
Beige. Can we wear a beige?
That's not against like old people or
No,
something?
that's kind of a brownish yellow version. I don't think.
I think in Futurama, there's like the neutrals, the neutral zone. All I know is my gut says maybe. The people that don't commit to anything, they're just neutral about everything.
honestly, that's the
He's
way
dying, and he's like, "Tell my wife I said hello," and then he dies.
Honestly, like, probably would create world peace, man. If everybody just went neutral.
I think that's where most of the world is. I think people are just tripping.
Just
And
a
I think
few
people have
on
always
each
been
side,
tripping. Yeah.
and all the people in the middle are like, "Dude, listen to this guy. It's crazy." And so we listen to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And this is how you know shit's rigged, right? Because there's nobody up there that's just doing common sense shit. Hey, this is my platform, and it's what everyone agrees with. Because we all agree, essentially, you know?
Yeah. Eventually we need, what do they call them? The Green Party? Eventually we need like a Green Party member to do the thing that we know would actually unite the whole.
I think we need a new party.
Ralph Nader.
Yeah. A new party.
A new party. Now you're speaking.
But the Green Party is the closest thing I could think to it, right?
Well, dude, most of the libertarian values I tend to agree with. There's some that are kind of whack. And what sucks is the libertarians get lumped in with the conservatives.
And that's, dude, but that's because on every side you have your extremists, you know?
Except for Democrats. They seem all extreme.
So they solved death. Did y'all see that?
Democrats did?
No, scientists and researchers.
Sorry. Context clues, man.
Scientists and researchers.
Democratic scientific researchers. Right?
Yeah, it turns out it's weed. If you just smoke weed, you won't die.
It's a democratic process.
Oh, that's fucked too. Why do they get the they just claim Democrats because the Democratic, you know, we're a democracy, so they're the Democrats and they're the good guys.
Yeah. Well, we're a democratic republic. Right. So Republicans got the other part. So that's how they solved it. So that's a very 420 topical topic.
Smoke weed when you get old. You won't die.
It's physics and shit.
Actually, I don't think it had anything to do with
It
that.
cures everything about being old.
They were like, I read the article and they were like comparing, they're like, a mouse can live for 2 years and a fucking giraffe can live for 24 years and a fucking whatever can live for 24 years too, but it's half the size of a giraffe and then people live for 80 years. They were saying something about how like
They used to
DNA
think that,
shit.
Yeah, they used to think that it had to do with the size, but then they look at a tortoise or something that can live to be 120
Yeah.
and a mouse that only, you know?
Yeah. It lives like 2 years. Yeah. There was something else that was like a capybara or something lived for like 50 years, but a giraffe lived for like 24 years. And they're like,
Giraffes got the long neck. They're very vulnerable.
I thought it had to do with like how much something breathes.
They're very vulnerable. And they got the legs that are offset. Like their front legs are bigger than their back legs.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
And they got super long neck. They probably taste good.
Probably so. There's a lot of muscle in that neck, you know? And like, the more neck you got, the harder it is to protect your neck.
That's true.
I always think of the
Cover
horse,
your balls. Oh no.
the horse that shits fast doesn't shit long. That's how I think it works.
Although the one plus of long neck though is, especially if you put like a wrecking ball on the top end of it, they can just wreck shop, dude. Swing it like a fucking,
They already do that. It's called their head.
yeah, like a goose.
And they have their little like,
This is why geese are fucking dangerous.
they have those bumper things on their heads. They can like,
Whoa,
play
dude. Are
soccer.
giraffes like supersized geese, dude?
You're higher than giraffe balls right
They
now.
just don't fly, bro. They can't fly.
You can't fly when you're that fucking
What if
big.
their tail spun so fast that they could, and they could like whack you?
They should give giraffe web feet.
They like punch with their heads.
They
Dude.
should. Who's they? We're the scientists and researchers.
It's like Disney researchers. Thinking giraffe and goose DNA just one slice.
You got to get out and vote. That should be our platform. We want to reform giraffes.
Look, we're all about scientists and researchers.
We want to militarize giraffes. We want to make them sovereign citizens.
Under maritime law.
Yeah.
With webbed feet.
Yeah. And spinning tails. And they're going to
Fly.
be geese. Next level geese.
You ever see giraffes fly? Only on 420.
Hold my beer. Hold my pipe.
Shots. Let's go.
Janitor? Yeah, scientist.
Mop the rest of the shit up for me real quick.
Oh, they can do that too?
My grandfather was in the Tuskegee experiments.
Is that where they experimented with giraffes and stuff?
Yeah, they were trying to make giraffes fight like geese. You think they're as ornery as geese are? Geese are ornery.
No.
Dude, you ever seen the video of a giraffe like fucking something up? They like kill lions.
No.
They punch them with their heads
I believe it.
and like break all their ribs.
I had this thought. I
stomp
was
on
like,
them.
long necks. Geese are fucking dangerous.
They fight each other too.
Yeah, but
How
they
this
don't
whole
use their
thing
necks
came
as a
about.
weapon. Giraffes use their necks as a weapon.
They use their heads,
They
but
use
their
their
necks
heads.
like swing.
They use their neck as a swinger. The same way that geese do. They use their heads, bro. It's the neck. It's like a rope. Bam! Whip you upside the head with a softball.
Damn. That's such an epic like weapon, dude. You can just swing your head around and knock motherfuckers out. Could you imagine boxing? It'd be so crazy.
If they could headbutt, imagine that. If they could headbutt in boxing.
Dude, we talked about this a little bit last week. I'm convinced that humans are like the most ill-evolved species on the planet when it comes to physicality. Not obviously we're the rulers of the world because of our
Hell yeah.
intelligence.
But compared to like everything else, we'll get fucked
Dude,
up by it.
what a like cuck thing to be like powerful for, right?
We're smarter than you, asshole.
Yeah. How do you like them apples?
A goose is like, dude, I will fuck you up. You ready? Come at me right now. Roll up, dude. Roll up.
Yeah.
You're like,
And
well,
we're like, yeah, but I'm smarter than you.
yeah, the science says that I can't win this fight, so I'm gonna shoot him.
Excuse me, sir. I'm smarter than you.
I
goose.
invented this thing that
Yeah.
will shoot you.
Oh, we are cucks. Damn.
To like
what I'm
every
saying,
animal
dude.
though. Like every animal.
Giraffes were like, we got this long neck. How do we solve this? We put a fucking wrecking ball on the top with horns.
What's the shittiest animal that would totally punk you?
Like a mouse.
Dude, honestly,
A mouse would bite you and you'd freak out, dude.
Like a rat? Dude, if a rat was in the corner and you were like, I'm going to get that motherfucker, and you go over to try and get him and he comes at you, like he rushes you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got problems.
Yeah, dude, because he's gonna bite your ass. Now you're gonna have AIDS and get fucked
You'll
up.
walk in there hard. You're like, I'm going to stomp the fuck out of that
dude,
rat.
if you want to be real, like as real as it gets, like, dude, a June bug's made me look like an ass before. You know?
Yeah, it hits you right in the ear. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, dude.
Fucking fall over and break your chair and fucking have to go to the hospital with
Swing
a
at the
twisted
air.
wrist.
Break your hand like
Fuck,
a Paul brother.
dude.
Yeah.
Goddamn June bugs.
Dude, yeah, a bumblebee. A bumblebee's pretty fucking scary.
Dude, wasps, bro.
Yeah.
They're the worst,
Fucking
man.
yellow jackets.
They like fly after you and shit. They're so fucked.
Tink.
That's some scary shit, y'all.
Oh, what a cute little rabbit. That rabbit will fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, Will.
I'm convinced that rabbits are the root of all evil.
Do we want to talk about walking stick or do we want to talk about rabbits? I'm down to talk about rabbits, actually.
Rabbit roads.
They're goddamn cannibals.
So they released Watership Down on Netflix. Did you see that?
I don't even know any of the words that you're saying.
Wait, that's a book on tape on Netflix?
Is it like Audible?
So it was a book. It was a book.
This
On
week's
tape.
episode not brought to you by audible.com.
It was a book, and then it's a book about rabbits fucking each other up, essentially. And it was they made it into a cartoon back in the 80s, and it was super violent, super gnarly. And a bunch of parents took their kids to go see this.
Did y'all hear that?
A bunch of parents took their kids to see this cartoon about rabbits, and then the rabbits are fucking each other and killing each other and doing crazy shit like rabbits do.
Yeah, it's
You know?
Watership Down. They didn't read the book before they
That's
watched the
not
movie.
a cartoon, bro. It was a
Yeah, that's what happens with rabbits. you
yeah.
know?
It's goddamn Wikipedia, dude.
And then everyone lost their shit. So what's cool about it is now they've remade Watership Down and released it on Netflix. And I'm wondering how it's being taken. I don't know if people are coming at it from the same angle.
It's rabbits, but instead of being cannibals and violent, they like turn trans and gay.
Maybe so. Maybe they're more inclusive now. Rabbits are.
Super inclusive.
Maybe I need to watch it and see if it's as violent and horrible as the first one.
LGBTQ.
But also,
Yeah.
but also back in the day, cartoons were meant for children, and now people are pretty like open to the idea of cartoons being for adults.
Dude, I don't
also.
like my kids watching cartoons.
Yeah, cartoons are kind of sketchy for little kids.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they are. Even
Cartoons are kind of sketchy for me, man. Like, if I watch too much South Park, I become kind of a mess.
Family Guy. Ooh.
Start cussing too much, and like,
Is Family Guy the one that does it?
Does what?
I hate Family Guy.
Why?
I'm not really a big Family Guy.
What?
I like the first couple of seasons.
I hate Family
man,
Guy,
that shit
and,
got old.
and it's because I'm super shallow. Like, Blake doesn't like anything with the laugh track on it. Like, I don't like Seth, whatever the fuck his name is, MacFarlane. I don't like his
I said
fucking
Rogan.
voice, dude. His stupid little boss. I hate it. It drives me nuts. Like, what's the actor that you hate? Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Yeah, and you just hate him because his voice pisses you off. You know, that's how I feel about Seth.
That's not
MacFarlane.
true. No, I hate Marky Mark because he's a shit person. You know?
Oh, so you're not separating the art from the artist.
Probably
Anyways,
not.
that's how I feel about Seth MacFarlane.
I can vibe with that. I'm not gonna hate you for that. I can definitely hate on some weird shit for like almost no reason at all.
Yeah, and there's some shit in Family Guy that's fucking kind of funny, sure. Like I, you know, but at the same time, it rubs me the wrong way.
Dude, if I watch too much Rick and Morty, I'll start turning.
Rick and Morty's kind of the same way for me. Like Rick and Morty just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Like cynical narcissist or something. You know?
Yeah.
That's not good.
South Park will make you into a
pirate hooker. Fucking
a pirate hooker.
Yeah, dude. South Park is gnarly because it makes it acceptable to talk like South Park all the time.
I see.
It's like all kids talk, though.
Yeah, but
do y'all cuss in front of your kids?
Yeah, I'm not actually. I'm not that bad about it. But my wife has the mouth of a sailor. God love her.
I think I'm over it, dude. I'm not trying to hide weed, drinking, smoking cigarettes, or cussing from my kids.
Someday she's gonna hear your podcast, anyways.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. The trick is just knowing when you can and when you can't.
You might as well get the broken heart out of the way at a young age. Because, like, if you wait till she gets older and she realizes you're not a superhero, then, like, you're going to break her heart all over again. She's going to remember it. But if you get that shit out of the way. When
she's like 6 years old. She's like,
7.
fuck that. That shit sucks. And I'm like, damn. She's hard as fuck, dude.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. Raised a winner.
I don't think I would even be mad at her if she was just like, that shit fucking sucks, dude.
So, if I can tell you from experience, I got a kid that's like that. And there's a lot of times where, like, I know I should hit him, you know?
Like a good parent?
Yeah. But also, like, I'm laughing and I kind of want to give him a high five. I'm like, damn, dude.
Bro.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Low-key fist bump.
Yeah. I'm so mad at you. You know, for those that aren't watching, I did the, like, secret fist bump motion.
The secret fist bump.
This is great radio.
Let's talk about this whiskey. So, I posted a picture to our Instagram of our last bottle that we drank. It's a good picture. It's a picture of the whiskey and the blue bonnets. Go check it out on Instagram.
Or Facebook. It's on the Facebooks, too.
And Twitter.
Instagram, Spotify, wherever you choose to look at stupid pictures.
So I've been riding around with this bottle in my car for a long time trying to find the right spot to take a picture. And you would think walking stick whiskey, right? There's got to be a good picture.
You got to find a walking stick, bro.
So I did. I found a walking stick and took the. How do you take a picture of a walking stick with a bottle of whiskey?
Just looks like a stick.
Yeah. You're like, what? There's.
I swear it's a walking one. No, see, you tried too hard. You didn't even actually have to find a walking stick. You could have just taken a picture with a stick.
Yeah, I don't know. I did take a picture and I deleted it. It wasn't.
I swear, bros, it was walking. It's treated wood.
If I could have found the walking stick bug and put on the bottle, that would have been dope. I'd have been down with that.
Oh yeah,
but I didn't find that.
They're hard to find,
dude. In my photo library,
to be fair,
I still have an old school picture where we found a little green Raptor bro. Yeah, and he's on the bottle. We took a picture of that. I still have that on my phone. That's the throwback from episode like 7 or something.
That's on the Instagram. You can go way back. Raptor Bros. So yeah, let's take a shot and review this whiskey. It's time.
Yeah, I don't still taste the last one I took 5 seconds ago. we should taste it again.
I agree.
I love recording on nights where I have important shit to do, like 5 a.m. the next day.
What do you mean? Cheers.
I mean, I'm going to earn my hangover tomorrow.
Tink.
Yep.
My brilliant self scheduled a vet appointment at 6 a.m. on a Thursday. Like 2 months ago. And now it is the Thursday.
Fuck that. Just let it die.
Nah, they'll get you with that late fee.
I can't because the vet's a bro and I can't like leave him hanging.
All right. Today we're drinking Walking Stick Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey Single Barrel. How do we feel?
Drunk.
Do you?
And stoned. 420.
Blaze it. Is that just what you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like thebomb.com.
I don't know why I'm writing this down, but I'm going to. It's not like I can put it anywhere. But
after this, I got some news for our listeners.
All right. Walking Stick.
Dude, I'm actually a fan of this shit.
Sweetness. I think it's low.
Low. 1.5.
1.5. Okay. Yeah. Crunch. I'll give it a little bit of crunch. 3.
Yes, sir.
Bite. I'll give it a little bit of
bit
bite. 3.
3.
Just
3.5.
Just
three,
higher
3.5. 3.5.
Bottle. How do we feel? All right. So it had a decent pop. Not a totally special bottle, but it's a cool design.
I want to give it top marks, but it's kind of basic, so I feel like it's got to land at a 3.5.
I'm gonna go 3. It's better than average, but yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's nothing that fucking slaps, you know?
Right. It's all pretty cool.
And then drunkenness.
I like it. It's pretty easy to get down. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get down. It's 90 proof.
3.5?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually like it. I'm happy with
What's the vibe?
Today's selection.
Dude, when we poured it and I smelled it for the first time, I thought it was going to be sweet. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to like this.
It's not sweet at all.
It's not. No, it's not. It surprised me. This is good. I would drink this again.
I'm going to do a little research here. Kentucky Straight, single barrel. There's nothing on this fucking label.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to do some more research on this. It's pretty good. I like what they got going on.
All right. So I didn't read where this Mofka was from, but apparently a dude decided he was... Oh, wait, you had a... We'll get into it. So apparently a dude decided he wanted to get executed via firing squad.
Yeah.
And I've actually heard about this before this guy. I think it's happened in the last decade.
But it didn't happen.
Oh, did it not?
It didn't happen. He tried because it was an option, but it was like an overlooked option. Like you ever see the stupid laws that are still laws that just because they're overlooked, you know?
Yeah, you can't
and I think in whatever state that happened in, when that happened, because it was like maybe 20 years ago or so, whatever state that happened in, it was just an overlooked thing. So when he was like, I want to do that, they were like, nah.
So was this guy successful? Do we know?
As of right now, this guy is still successful. But kind of like mask mandates, stupid person's going to try to appeal it.
Why?
Why would you appeal it? I know.
I have two questions here.
The
One
outcome's
is
the same. And who is to judge? Like,
if the guy wants to die, yeah, who really cares how we do it?
Well, and honestly, if you want to get to like really paying attention to human rights, you could let people die via their belief system, right? Like, what if he's a Viking type person that believes in Valhalla and has to die as a warrior? You know, like let him die by firing squad. You know, let him fight his way to get shot to death.
Yeah.
Like, then he finds, you know,
the end goal is the same. And I guess you could say like,
you're going to have a hard time with the dudes that believe they get all the virgins if they blow a bunch of innocent people up.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're going to have a problem with people that say, no, we have to execute people in the most humane way possible. And to counter that point,
there's not a humane way to execute.
To kill somebody and killing somebody, even in an execution context, isn't about your feelings. You know, it isn't about what makes you feel good. It's not even supposed to be about vindication. It's supposed to be about, it is about justice, not it's not vindictive. It's not,
yeah. And if nothing
getting
else,
revenge. It's not supposed to be vengeance.
If nothing
it's supposed to be just, hey, can we just discard this motherfucker because we don't need him anymore? You know?
The idea is though,
so who fucking cares the way? You know,
the idea is that the people that catch this judgment don't have the opportunity to continue their ways of thinking or procreate or
what
any options like that.
I'm not following.
No. What?
Yeah, what? Like you mean like they're prisoners or locked up? They can't do anything. Their rights are taken away.
So if a judgment is struck down on you in the name of justice, say you killed 5 people and have a way of thinking that makes it okay for you to murder people and eat them or whatever the fuck you do on them.
Yeah, okay,
right?
Sure. Does it start off?
And the sentencing is death. The idea is that like. Partly a life for a life, right? Partly.
See, I don't think so.
Justice as you think it, a life for however many lives that they killed.
No, I'm glad.
Part of it is to stop your line of thinking and belief system from continuing on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even if it's not your lineage or genealogy or something, it's your thought process.
But also, if you kill them, you stop them at that point from procreating. Maybe they did before then, but you stop them from that point. So,
but I'm glad you went here. I guess that's my point is, it shouldn't be about anything other than we don't need this person anymore.
The end result.
He can't be rehabilitated. We need him dead. And at that point, once you've reached that, who the fuck cares how? If he's like,
yeah,
I want to, you know,
give him a piece of paper and let him choose his way. Like, fuck it. Like,
and then pick the cheapest one that he wrote down.
Yeah.
Cause, you know, I'm sick
Make
of
him pick 3.
I'm sick of paying a bunch of money for fucking.
Make him pick 3.
I wonder if it's like it comes down to money. It's like more expensive to hire guys to come shoot him than it is for them to like hire a doctor.
There's no way. Bullets are cheap and people would sign up for that shit.
You know how much I bet they pay for the mixer that they inject people with? I bet it's ridiculous. I bet it's like over
Like $30,000 or something.
Yeah,
$100,000
per like kill.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus the doctor.
Yeah. And right.
Yeah, who does it all and
See, I think you could do death by firing squad. It would happen as humanely. It would happen as quick. Mm-hmm. And
well, dude,
it would be way cheaper.
And how in the name of I don't know the right word, humaneness, could you not say that like letting the prisoner choose the way that they die?
If you're trying to take a high road and just
most
say
humane way possible.
if you're trying to take the high road and just say there's no you can't torture, you have to do it the most humane way possible, then letting the person pick is the most humane way possible.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Of course, then you get the innocent person that's just pissed and they're like, fuck you. You kill me by fire.
bro, then we'll do it.
Yeah.
but it's going to take 20 years of lawyers litigating.
Unfortunately, it's probably the innocent guy that's going to be that chooses that because he's pissed off because it's unjust, right?
And he wants you to feel something when you do it.
Uh-huh. Maybe you should retry that guy, right?
That's the unwritten rule.
Yeah.
Maybe if he writes that down, we take a second look.
We take another look.
Man.
Don't tell. How long would it take for people on death row to be like, wait, every time someone
Yeah,
picks
you can't
death by
let
fire,
them figure it out. You can't let them figure it out. Dude, but how many people legit are going to be like, death by fire? Fuck.
I feel like electric chair happened pretty recently too, didn't it?
Electric chair has been a thing. That hasn't stopped. They've been killing people via electric chair in California and Texas. And
I don't know if that's the best way to go.
no, dude. Like, no.
It takes time. It's not like a
Honestly,
quick thing.
as a prisoner, you give me the choice of lethal injection or electric chair. I'll take lethal injection.
I think lethal injection is the best way to go. I think it's also the most expensive just because they've made it that way.
Good. It costs a bunch of money. To kill
Which, dude, you could put Drano in it and fucking, you make them nod out with some heroin first. That shit's cheap. And then just shoot some Drano in
Talk
there.
about humane, right?
And then they'll die. You don't even need Drano. You could literally just take a syringe full of air. After they're nodding out from heroin, then you just pump a bunch of air in.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Or dirt, dude. It'd be dirt cheap then.
But firing squad is pretty effective and pretty fast and pretty cheap.
Honestly, I might actually play with that. If I have a choice between firing squad and lethal injection, I might actually take firing squad.
Dude, someone's going to get you in the fucking head. If you've got, what is it, like 6 muffs?
The head or the heart, you know?
If you've got
Either or.
6 muffs, and I'm going to tell them right before they shoot, I'm going to be like, look, 3 of you motherfuckers aim for my fucking head. 3 of you motherfuckers aim for my heart. And I get it. One of you has got a blank so that we can all feel happy and lucky and good about this later. But I'm going to at least get hit by 1 in the head and 1 in the heart, and I'm going to die. Pretty quick. I'm going to be knocked out and I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Dang, don't you wish you go hang out the bars with those guys after, you know? Go get a beer?
No.
You're like, that was cool, man. And they're like, yeah.
With limited
get a beer.
choices, what would you consider the most honorable death?
Burial at sea.
That's burial. That's not.
But you can die that
execution.
way, too.
I don't want to die that way. That would suck.
Yeah. Yeah. The ocean's kind of sketchy, dude.
Dude, the most honorable might be a firing squad.
That's what I'm saying.
Like of the main.
What about a hanging?
No, that's
That's
not.
not
Beheading.
honorable.
What
That's
about
not
a beheading?
Also not honorable.
What's dishonorable? I'm trying to figure out the gauge for honorable versus dishonorable.
I don't know. I can't explain that to you. It's like, what's the meaning of love?
Well, it seems like the most. Well, if we're looking at like body destruction, right? So if you get shot, you get holes in you. So that's honorable.
Do you remember, like, they used to tie ropes to your arms and your legs
Strong quarter.
and fucking make the horses go apart?
They rack.
That'd be pretty fucked up.
They put you on a rack or rack you, but not like kick you in the balls. That would suck.
So I thought that was all torture stuff.
Game of Thrones was the flayed man. That's torture stuff. That's where they cut you and remove pieces of your body and try to keep you alive.
Ah, like William Wallace.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's
Yeah.
kinda crazy.
That fucking sucks. Nah, I want to go back to what you were talking about, Gator. What makes being killed by firing squad more honorable than being hung?
I don't know. To each his own, man. Like, that's like,
I'm not disagreeing with
that's
you.
like-
I honestly, I agree with you. I'm
that's
just
like my opinion, man.
but
Is-
why? What makes you feel that way?
I don't know. Like,
Because they hang like bank robbers. They hang horse thieves. You know? I don't want to get hung.
yeah, but why is it slippery slope? You get down to like, I don't know. Dad left and my mom and this and was a little kid and watched somebody die and whatever the fuck. I don't know why, but it is what it is. For some reason, the way that I define honorable as a death it would not be something like a lethal injection. It would be in whatever way that you could fight it. Honestly, I believe like if you could put up a fight, and I feel like being shot to death is like, well, it's like fighting the ocean. You're going to lose, but at least you fight, you know?
In Sin City, they electrocute him and then they stop and he coughs up some blood and he goes, "Is that all you got, you pussies?" And then they fucking hit it again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Honorable.
But that wouldn't happen. Honestly, it would just suck and then you would die.
Yeah. This is Hollywood.
But
You probably shit yourself.
But I don't know. Firing squad, that does seem the most honorable for some reason.
It's funny we're talking about honorable
Because it's almost like an
executions.
active, it's almost like an active battle, right? Like getting shot is something that would happen to you in a battle if you were in a war. So it's a warrior's death. And
But see, okay.
and I think at heart, most
In
men,
feudal Japan, you would commit Sudoku.
I think that's honorable too.
No, that shit sucks. I don't want to kill myself. That sucks.
It's honorable though.
Nah.
You don't think?
I don't like it. No.
Dude,
That's the chicken shit way out. You know?
death before dishonor, bro. You think that's the chicken shit way out?
Yeah, is the execution more dishonorable than Sudoku?
See, that's what that's why I was almost like the beheading. That could go hard. A lot of people have been beheaded.
Undeservingly?
Yeah. And if you were like, look, this is bullshit. Right before you die, if you're like, this is bullshit. I shouldn't be getting my head cut off right now. Fuck you guys.
And they're like,
and then they
shoot.
cut your head off.
What if you're like in a firing squad? You're like, this is bullshit. I shouldn't be getting shot at right now by 6 guys. This is fucked. And they're like, and you're like,
Nah, dude. If you're firing squad, you got to start shit with them. You want them to go for the kill shot. You be like, you better fucking kill me because I'm going to run at you as soon as they let me go, bro.
you can do the same thing hanging.
You just insult
better
them.
drop it or I'm
Hey,
gonna
your mom's a
run.
whore.
Yeah.
You're a pussy. Yeah.
I don't need heaven. I just rolled off your mom.
Damn.
Yeah, then you get the guys wanting to kill you, you know? I'm aiming for this motherfucker. No, they're like, I'm going to shoot him in the dick.
Yeah, my boy's wicked smart. Oh, no. There's a man down. Dude, they all aim at your dick? Oh, no. This is backfired. Never mind. Recant my statement.
Yeah, that would suck. You don't die. They just like blow your dick off.
Come on, bro. Just kill me.
Then they can't re-execute you because it's like it's like a retrial. They can't do that.
You walk with no dick?
Uh-uh.
Nah. Fucking kill me, bro.
You can't do anything with no dick, man.
Then you commit Sudoku,
Then
right?
you commit Sudoku for sure. Nope, I'm out.
All right, let's bring it back in. Let's take it down a notch.
We talked about licking toads a couple weeks ago, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a previous topic that has once again come up. Mike Tyson apparently is a toad licker.
A toe licker?
I could see
Not
that.
toad.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's not as entertaining. I mean, we all lick a few toads every once in a while.
He's come out. Remember we were talking about like the toad venom or whatever you call it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that why they smell so bad?
He's come out and said basically that he was all fucked up and then he took the toad venom and
Now he's not so fucked up anymore?
yeah, and it saved his life. He says that it saved his life, his career.
What do you guys think about, there's the people that go into the jungle and they drink ayahuasca or something
Welcome
and
to the jungle.
trip balls and throw up and then meet God or
I
something?
think it does wonders for people's psyche, honestly. I think it provides clarity in a world of
Perspective.
Complete.
Maybe not clarity, but it provides a different perspective.
there's clarity there too. I don't know how else to say that.
But the clarity comes as a side effect of an alternate perspective.
Sure.
I think.
Whatever. Of which they were prospecting.
Yeah. Prospecting. Miners. You know? Not like a miner, but like a miner.
Yeah.
Like he digs holes.
With a light.
Yeah.
And a pickaxe.
Pickaxe.
But he's not old enough to work yet.
So do you think the toad licking is what saved Mike Tyson, or do you think Mike Tyson's was conflicted inside anyway and found a reason to not be such a piece of shit?
I believe that certain things, like said chemical, can assist people in a better way of thinking. And if you ask me that he said that, and I
Yeah, but when
believe
you're
him,
tripping balls, you're not thinking better. You're just thinking different. That's why I like perspective better, because you're not smarter because you're licking toads. You're just getting a different perspective. You're not smarter.
But you don't think
Joe
that
Rogan's
you-
not smarter because he smokes DMT.
you don't think that you gain intelligence from seeing different perspectives?
Oh, absolutely. But that's a side effect.
I don't think you gain intelligence.
You gain
Perspective.
perspective. You gain a different way to look at something.
Those chemicals definitely don't like increase your IQ points.
But it makes you empathize, maybe, or
It just gives you different perspective. I mean, we've said it like 20 times. It just gives you a different way of looking at things that you haven't seen before. And
But that can sometimes. Do you disagree that can sometimes be valuable? With
it's
people
absolutely
that
valuable.
maybe are ailed with anxiety or depression or some of these things that we consider problems. You think that
I think
having a different perspective can't help cure some of the symptoms from having those other problems?
I didn't say it didn't. I just said I don't think it increased your IQ.
Oh yeah, it definitely doesn't increase your IQ.
But giving you different perspective, of course, will help with stuff like that.
But I would argue, or I could argue that maybe you already had that perspective inside of you, and this gave you a reason to look at it. You know what I mean? You didn't.
That's the selling point of all mind-altering drugs.
In other words, I think Mike Tyson had the capacity within himself to be a good person already. All it took was a different perspective. I'm going to use that buzzword again, right? We said it 25 times now.
40.
Mike Tyson had an opportunity to use a mind-altering drug and gain a different perspective, and that gave him the drive to do what was already there.
He
inside of him.
capitalized. He capitalized.
So I think at the crux, the core of the situation, Mike Tyson knew that he was traveling down a road that he didn't want to go down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And-
I think he was drinking. That's what he was saying, right?
And I think that
People in general
people
want to be saved.
gain perspective, and people gain the capacity to do what they know is right from a lot of different things. Some people get it from religion. Some people get it from friendships or from outside, like social inspiration. Some people get it just from motivation or drive or
Whiskey.
whiskey. Honest, for real. Like some people get super drunk and they go, "Man, I love you. I shouldn't be so angry all the time." And it just makes them reflect on themselves. That makes them look introspectively. And mind-altering drugs seem to be one of the ways that you can do that.
For sure. Hallucinogenics especially have a way to open things up that were previously locked.
But I don't think that they're necessary. I think they're an easy way to access it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
And you can abuse it too.
the capacity is already there within you. If it took taking a massive mushroom trip to get you to be a good person now, you already had the capacity to be a good person within you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just saw it somehow when you took those chemicals.
Yeah.
Everybody at the core wants to be saved from the things that they don't like about themselves. And everybody in the world has things about themselves that they don't like. And, if it offers the opportunity to be saved, then by all means.
And some people get it through like going to the gym or get it through being productive at work or
It's all of those things, Blake. From my experience, from my personal experience, it's all of the things together.
Have you ever met a shitbag, like in your professional, like your career? Have you ever met someone that's just a total shitbag, and then as soon as you give them some actual responsibility, they turn shit around and they start being a better person because they're
I think you just described me and most humans walking the earth.
held accountable, or like they get a little bit more responsibility, a little bit more,
Yeah, I mean, surely like most men don't like just shape up after they have children. That's not a thing.
Having children can definitely flip your. But so is that hormones that does that?
It's experience. You're gaining experience. That's why Jimi Hendrix called dropping acid the experience. You're gaining experience. And the experience helps you gain intelligence. And I'll say it again, perspective. And
27.
yeah, 40.
I'm keeping count.
420 blaze it.
420 blaze it. 69, bros.
82.
88's better because then she gets 8 twice.
There you go, Gabe. Thanks for bringing us back down.
Sorry.
No,
I don't know what's. It's all good. We're here. Yeah, 420 blaze it. Pay by Palm, huh? That's funny right after Palm Sunday.
What's Palm Sunday?
That's I think it's before Easter.
Psalm
right?
Sunday, but yeah.
No, it's Palm Sunday.
Yeah.
Psalm Sunday.
SPALME. Palm.
Spalmy?
Psalm.
I think it's pronounced Psalm.
No, it's Palm Sunday.
Of course, I was very Southern
They
Baptist.
literally hand out palm leaves at the religious building you go to.
That's a religious building?
Yeah.
What's the name of the religious building?
Scientists and researchers call it a church.
Okay.
Like it's a Catholic thing. Scientists and researchers have determined. to research.
Catholicism
Yeah, they have like palms at
is
church.
where we
and-
should have religious buildings.
You pay by them now, though. Apparently, when you go to like Whole Foods.
Pay by palm. Give me
Okay,
the
no.
fingerprints. This is fun. So, dude, we're already fucked. You know, your phone already has your fingerprint and your facial recognition, right?
Yeah, and
So,
other
like-
prints on it.
Who gives a fuck? Might as well give that shit to Whole Foods, dude. Soon you're not going to need to use your palm or your credit card or nothing, bro. You're going to fucking like, look here, boop, and it's going to do your facial recognition. And if you miss facial recognition like 3 times, you type in your passcode.
Oh, and you have to reset your password and do a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Could you imagine if you had that line? You're like, "I on my phone."
That's gonna be so. That's the future. You know, the old person that's like writing a check in the checkout line.
Yeah.
That's us when we're like,
Recalibrating our facial recognition.
you're old as fuck, so it tries to scan your face, but you're all wrinkly and fucking old and shitty,
Yeah.
you know. And so it's like, no, it doesn't work.
Calibrated when you're 40, bitch.
And then,
Yeah.
and then it goes, you need to reset your password, and everyone behind you's like, God damn, this motherfucker.
You want some lottery tickets with these problems?
You old fucking
I
dickhead.
use my debit card.
Here,
Can I just? Yeah, and we're gonna be the one. Can't I just use my debit card?
Yeah,
buying lottery tickets by check, dude.
I
Just
take my
scan your
debit card
face, you
everywhere.
old asshole. This is what it goes back to. We need to kill all the old people. We need to kill all the old people.
I thought we were fighting the hungry children.
Well, we have a lot of causes. Okay.
We're gonna fight the hungry elderly also.
So what are y'all going to choose? Firing squad or?
We'll call it because kill all the old people is
I wanna
clearly
die.
not the platform. Like we can't market it that way. So we're gonna call it relief. We're gonna call it senior relief.
The senior relief fund.
I want to die by fighting a mob of elderly.
So we're gonna fight hungry
Does that
children,
count?
and we're gonna have senior relief. That's the platform we stand on. What's the name of our
Or party.
party? Yeah.
Dicklicker.com.
Oh, we'll have to think.
Actually,
about
this was I was trying to say this earlier. Important announcement here. I've got some ideas for dicklicker.com. So coming soon, there will be a website and some different things. So look forward to that, listeners.
What could you possibly be planning for dicklicker.com?
I mean, I've thought it all the way through.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna make $1 million.
I love him.
another million because I mean the podcast is slamming right now.
Yeah.
We just got to reinvest it in.
Well, like right now, the podcast is only making like 1 million, 2 million a show, and there's 3 of us, so trying to split that 3 ways is awkward. You know, like we need to be making more millions so that we can all have our own millions. Because I love $1 million. I don't love $1 million split 3 ways. You know?
Yeah, but we do get it like 4 times
Wait
a
a minute,
month.
I love $1 million split 3 ways. What do you fuck you mean you don't like $1 million split 3 ways?
I want $1 million.
I'll split $1 million 3 ways with you right now if you got $1 million.
I want $1 million. I want 3 million split 1 ways.
Well, yeah, I mean that's better.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean that I don't like a third of $1 million,
why not both? Because then you'll have like 3 point.
dude. If I had
Incalculable.
if I had
4
a
million.
third of $1 million, I could buy a house.
You can buy a regular ass house in middle class suburbia.
Yep.
Boom.
Apparently, we have the most affordable houses in the world, though.
Who?
People in the
Not
United
us.
States.
What?
Yeah, when you compare the median home price to other countries, like the U.S. is the most affordable.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
No.
like in China, it's
You're
like,
drunk, dude.
dude,
You're higher than giraffe
it's
balls right
420 blaze it, bro.
now. I don't believe that, man. Dude, shit's fucking crazy. It's so fucking crazy.
They're talking about China, and China's like
Well, fuck China.
impossible for people to buy.
That's
a
the
house
thing
there.
you're not thinking about, and a perspective maybe you haven't taken.
Yeah, you're missing perspective.
Maybe you need to take some hallucinogenics and
No, you're missing it. He needs to not take hallucinogenics before we come to the podcast.
and then and then you need to think about the fact that fuck China. You know,
Man, I like miso soup though.
Is that like me so horny?
isn't that whatever? Sounds right.
It's Japanese, but it's okay.
Cambodian, dude. Get it right.
Oh, it is?
Sure.
Dang.
Oh shit, guys! I've changed some of my
Your underwear?
core beliefs.
Whoa.
No, even bigger. Core
Whoa.
beliefs.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're gonna
So-
start a war.
So,
I'm gonna fight you.
guys,
I'm gonna fight you.
I'm done with fucking Whataburger.
I'm gonna fight you.
Oh,
I'm over it.
my.
These moffs from Chi-Town have fucked it up. You can't go through the line without waiting half a fucking hour.
That's always been Whataburger, to be fair.
The burgers have gotten smaller. They've gotten shittier. Now they're
ordering the wrong
canceling the
burgers.
shit that I love. Dude,
You're
fuck
right
it.
there.
Fuck it, dude. Fuck them. Fuck Whataburger. I'm over it. And I love that they're from Texas, but they're not from Texas anymore. sheer suggestion that is Whataburger now is pales in comparison to the Whataburger at its prime. I'm switching teams. I'm full blown 100% team Dairy Queen.
Oh my god, dude! Oh, whoa! Now you're talking.
I was going to give you Shark Burger.
You can't get.
I was even going to give you Shortstop.
Shark Burger's one place.
I was
Maybe
even
two
going to
places
give you
now.
Shortstop.
Shortstop's like
Dairy
two
Queen,
places,
bro.
Dude.
Dairy Queen's better.
Hunger Buster ain't
Hey.
shit.
Dude, Dairy Queen rocks.
Dairy Queen is so fucking
Every
good.
food group, dude. They got tacos, they got steak fingers, they got burgers, they got peanut butter
First of all,
parfaits.
Cover all your bases.
Dude, it's
the
good.
entire pyramid.
They got
We
sodas, dude.
First of all, I gave the Dairy Queen taco a try in the last week. Within like 4 days ago, I gave the Dairy Queen taco a try. You know what it did?
What?
It fucking blasted fucking taco grease all over my car.
I remember my
Stomach.
first.
That's
I
how you
remember
know
my
it's
first-
good.
Yeah, I remember my first Dairy Queen taco.
Nah. Jack in the Box gives it to you in a way that you can eat it.
Are
and
you a
contain the
fucking
grease.
ass?
Nah, fuck. Here's what I'm saying. Fuck Dairy Queen tacos, A. Fuck Dairy Queen burgers,
no.
B.
What?
You're out your goddamn mind.
Dude,
The only couple things that Dairy Queen got, they got fucking desserts and birthday cakes because my kids love that shit, and they got country baskets,
Well,
and
yeah,
that's all that fucking matters at Dairy Queen.
Dude, I ate a Dairy Queen burger today.
Would you get a Hunger Buster?
I got a regular ass Hunger Buster, just OG, and she was like, "Do you want mustard and lettuce and onions and all that?" And I was like, "Yeah, all that shit, just regular ass Hunger Buster, whatever the fuck, the way you make a Hunger Buster, give me that." And she was like, "You want fries?" And I was like, "Whatever the fuck it comes with, I want that."
Oh, give me fries.
And dude, the fries were better than Whataburger. The burger was better than Whataburger.
Yeah.
And then I got a fucking brownie blaster, some bullshit.
Fucking finger blaster, dude. Yeah.
I was like, this is better than Whataburger. Everything about this is better than Whataburger. And I waited about the same time.
Dude, next thing you gotta try is you put your fucking French fries on your burger and eat it. It's fucking good, dude. It's like the fifth layer.
Dude, you're gonna stop listening to Willie Nelson for too long.
Dude,
Dude, Dairy Queen's Texas as fuck, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's Texas stop sign, dude.
Dude, it's the most. It's so much more Texas than Whataburger.
Whataburger's owned by fucking Illinoisans.
But for your burger, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they're Illinoising me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I get it. Dude, they took away the jalapeno cheddar beast. You know?
He's like a therapist right now.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from.
Just lay back on the
There's
couch.
no more jalapeno cheddar bees. That was hard. That was hard to deal with. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. But still, dude, their burgers be better than Dairy Queen burgers, dude.
No.
No, it ain't right.
That's no
right.
such thing.
And they put red onion, and they put a whole, like a circle of red onion,
Yeah.
you know? God damn, that shit's good.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good, fresh burger, and everything feels like
It's
not
made
like
out
a
of
grease
It's
slop.
made out of food.
Yeah. Dude, I go to fucking Whataburger and you get like a grease slop thing in between bread and they
Dude.
wrap it in the tinfoil paper shit that gets all soggy and gross and you eat that and then you get cancer. It's fucking nasty, dude.
I'll give you Shark Burger and I'll give you Shortstop. But Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen's my new.
Dude, call me when you're going to DQ next time. Meet me at DQ.
We'll have a date.
Meet me at DQ.
It'll be cute.
I'm going to DQ.
It'll be DQ.
I'm going to
Yeah.
DQ and Whataburger tomorrow, and I'm going to do it side by side and tell you full of shit.
Oh, you're going to be sorely
I'm done.
mistaken.
I like as Texans, we need to support DQ, not Whataburger.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
And I feel like that's why Whataburger has made it this far is because they were a Texas company. They're not anymore. They're dead now. But they were a Texas company, and that was back when they were still good. DQ is a Texas company, and they're still fucking fire, bro. So I can get behind it.
And they
Get
have
behind it.
bacon.
I can hit that shit. You
I
know.
started this podcast happy and in a good mood. Now I'm sad and questioning the universe.
You gotta look at it, Dan. You gotta change your perspective, man. Look at it this way. Do some mushrooms and go to Whataburger tomorrow.
Dude, I'm going to. Going to.
Hey, it could be a new thing for you. Whole new thing. You could be like, wow, DQ's actually fucking awesome. You guys were right. I'm
the
so
spicy-
glad I tried it.
I want the spicy barbecue burger and some ayahuasca tea.
Dude, I think you just get a regular ass burger from Burger King. Or no, fuck Burger King.
Whoa.
A regular ass burger from Whataburger, a regular ass burger from DQ, and you'll see what's up.
Yeah. You know another thing I don't like about Whataburger is they change their menu all the time and add shit and then they never bring it back. They don't do that shit at DQ.
Yeah, they're cock teases.
They don't do that at DQ.
Dude, I feel you.
Hunger Buster, Belt Buster, Hunger Buster Jr.
Talk to me about fucking...
You want jalapenos on it? Okay.
The spicy fucking jelly that they had on the sausage biscuits for a little while. What the fuck?
Yeah,
you literally find the next thing that's like Chick-fil-A. People line up for it like crack, and you're just like, fuck that shit. Stop.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck Whataburger.
What the fuck are you doing? Jalapeno cheddar bees? This is a staple now. Like, this was the only saving grace. I was like, give me that spicy fucking jam. And they were like, we don't do that no more. And I was like, well, give me a jalapeno cheddar bee.
I think they still have jalapeno.
They don't.
cheddar bees.
No, sir. Gone. Jalapeno cheddar bees are gone. This is what the uncles threw in the chat the other day. They're pissed too.
DQ, dude.
So DQ has they put like deep fried jalapenos on the burger.
That's so good.
Whataburger's got
Jalafritos.
Whataburger taquitos got their hooks in me though. I'm stuck. Like, my breakfast consists of Jimmy Dean sausage biscuits microwaved in a paper towel.
Because that's the way.
They need
From
That's the way a
Whataburger?
man does it.
From
or
Whataburger?
taquitos from Whataburger. And really, there's kind of a
From Whataburger.
and really there's kind of a third runner
Jimmy
up.
Dean sausages.
Yeah.
There's kind of a third runner up, which is Taco Cabana bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast tacos because the tortillas are.
I will say there was at least a part of me that was tethered to Whataburger because it was a Texas company. You know, like I had to.
Yeah, you
I had
put a
to back
Texas
it.
on it, and fucking Blake will buy it. We know this.
It wasn't even in Texas, a W.
And
He's our illiterate intellectual.
so illiterate,
Intellectual.
a super illiterate pseudo intellectual.
Yeah.
No, pseudo-illiterate, super intellectual.
Honorary PhD.
Player-hated degree.
And I feel like people from ain't Texas can't understand this loyalty that comes from being a Texan.
No, most states don't have pride.
No, they don't.
Well, I mean, not that kind of pride anyway.
And here's the thing. They'll
Yeah.
tell you they do. Someone will be like, oh, dude, I love New Mexico. New Mexico has as much pride. They love their state.
Taco
as
Bell
much.
started in New Mexico.
You know how I know they don't have as much pride as Texans do? Because Texans have Texas flavored or Texas shaped tortilla chips.
I've been to a Walmart in New Mexico. Everybody's sad to be there, dude.
Have you ever seen a New Mexico shaped tortilla chip?
Yes, they're all the other tortilla chips because they're just squares.
Do they have New Mexico edition Chevys?
Do they have
New Mexican edition.
Oklahoma
Can you even
shaped
say that on a
tortilla-
truck?
They're like, it's too many letters. We're not doing that.
This is my New Mexican truck, bro.
It's racist. We're not doing
It's
that.
so racist. You can't say that on a truck.
Now, Texas. Okay. Now you're talking. What flag would you put on there? What is the New Mexico flag? Will they have like a...
It's yellow with like a red sun on it.
I mean, that'd be kind of a lame decal on your truck.
It's a lame flag. Let's just be real. It's yellow.
Yeah. There's no American colors in it.
Dude, clearly, you put the Massachusetts flag on it.
I can't even tell you what the Massachusetts flag is.
One of them's got California's got the bear. That'd be a goofy looking truck emblem too.
Bears can't even get it in my cooler.
Dang. I bet they can though.
So we have y'all missed the point here. We have Texas
There's a
shaped
point.
tortilla chips.
Yeah, we do. And there's New Mexico shaped ones too.
No, there's not.
And Texas flavored salsa, dude.
There was an entire ad campaign that was like, "This stuff's made in
New York City. Paste picante sauce.
Yeah, it's picante sauce. That's not salsa or chips.
New York City. Of course, Dos Equis is imported by something New York.
Yeah.
Dos Equis is kind of whack, dude.
Dos Equis is the best beer. You can shut the fuck up if you want to get cross.
It is pretty good. I must say.
It's German beer made in Mexico and imported by
New York City.
That's it.
Hey, whatever they did it right because that's the best goddamn beer.
Cheers. Tink.
You know the difference between Miller Lite and Pussy?
Oh, now what's that?
Pussy stops tasting like piss after a second or two of licking it.
The Whiskey and Whiskers website is up at whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account with pledges starting at just $1 a month. At whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com, you can also find links to the show no matter how you choose to listen. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Pandora, Audible, everywhere. So look us up. There's live feeds to our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're also on the That's Not Canon network. There's tons of great podcasts no matter what you like to listen to. Most importantly,
Listen to Whiskey and Whiskers podcast.
if you made it this far into the show, you're a bad motherfucker. Go to our website, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com, and click that bad motherfucker link. It says bad motherfucker. Your donations keep the show going. This is what allows us to keep bringing that fire, to keep bringing these bottles and keep making you laugh. So go to the website, click the link, and subscribe. There's some perks there too once you become a member, so go see what's up. Go to whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com and donate to our Patreon. New episodes every Monday, new content all the time. We'll see you next week.
Show.